Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Goodbye Deponia. Last time, not too much happens. We made a little bit of progression with the Sewer Rufus, but we're still on our way to the Resistance with Resistance Rufus, and not much is... oh jeez. Not much is happening with the Organon Rufus yet. I'll get to that one a bit later. So, let's check out some other stuff. We're not going to the Resistance yet. There's still more to see over here.
I am merely saying that I find it inappropriate for you to be selling rope directly next to my practice.
I don't know what you're talking about. I stock nothing but high-quality products. And with all due respect, your clientele seems to feel the same way. Since the Organon destroyed the facade between our businesses, my sales have tripled. I've never had a customer come back with a complaint.
That... no, forget it.
I just did.
So he's selling rope, apparently. Oh, I don't want to... I went to look at it, and so I walked over to the other side.
Velvety. It flatters the neck.
I guess I'll talk to this guy first, then.
Moe's Therapeutic Ropes, the cheaper alternative.
Oh, man. Really, dude? Could people actually, like, sell these and get away with it?
Moe's Therapeutic Ropes. Will you look at that? Apparently, the knot will be worn more to the left in the upcoming season.
Yeah, apparently, when hanging someone, like back in the day when they do it, like, as execution, if they wanted somebody to suffer it, they would put it in the back. Like, they'd, like, put it at the base of your skull because it would make your neck not snap, and so you would choke to death. Or if they just wanted your neck to snap as soon as you fell down, then they'd put it to the left or to the right. Fun facts about killing with hanging.
Ah, I see you are interested in our flyer.
Very much so.
Excellent. You'll find all the important information on our products in there. There's even a small preview of the upcoming winter fashions on the back. If you are subject to winter depression, you should act now. Many models are out of stock during the holidays.
Oh, jeez.
What are you doing?
I'm making a paper airplane. What else?
My beautiful flyer!
Well, we'll see if it's a beautiful flyer in the test flight.
There is such thing as seasonal depression, so sometimes winter can be a time when people are depressed. Not for any, like, real, like, emotional reasons, just for weird biological reasons.
Yoo-hoo!
Good day to you, sir. Would you like to buy a rope? We have exactly the right rope for every neck.
What are the financing options?
A man with gallows humor. I like that. But we only accept cash, unless, of course, you're participating in our rebate campaign. With 30 points, you get a toaster with a fixture for the bathtub.
Oh,
Nah, I don't really know. I think I'll take a look around first.
Of course. Take your time, and don't hesitate to ask if you need any help trying something on.
this guy.
And have you found something you like?
Yeah, I'm still browsing.
Got test samples, but, I don't think there's anything we really...
Classy. I bet they'd look good on gold.
You don't understand what is happening here, do you, Rufus? Alright, not much we can do here. Can I make this?
No.
Barry, there's somebody at the door.
I heard it.
Chase him off. I need quiet for the cover story. You know, about that idiot who almost got us all killed.
Yeah, I know. Psst. Rufus, come in. But please be very quiet, okay?
Remember this guy? Yeah, from the beginning of the game.
If Barry behaves himself, he'll get to type out my biography someday.
Then there's this
He
guy.
looks grumpy. I better not bother him. He looks grumpy.
I better not can't talk to him. Okay. So this guy will be completely worthless for the rest of the game. There's no reason to have him there.
Hey, Barry. Why so sad?
Oh, Rufus, it's terrible. Everyone says you aren't a hero. You're an idiot. They say you brought down the end of the world upon us.
Ah, they're just jealous. I'm totally swell. And you know it.
I don't know what to think anymore. I haven't been able to get a single shot of your heroic deeds.
Well, you just aren't as good a photographer as I am.
If only I had just one photo as proof of your selflessness.
Yeah, that would be great for me. You know what? I'll make you a deal. I'll find the subject for another heroic deed, and you'll get your photo. Agreed?
Oh, that would be so great.
I'll be right back.
Okay, so I guess we have to find a heroic deed for him to take a picture of. Anything else?
And?
Thousands! But we want it to be extra impressive. These things can't be rushed.
Sorry, I get impatient and skip sometimes when I know it's not going anywhere.
Things look black for the Organon.
Got ink. Okay.
Yerk, as in, it would be most yerksome if I can't find a use for this.
Guess it's a
There's only one single letter in the typecase.
the letter yerk.
Capital Yerk. Isn't this needed?
No. Whatever for? There are hardly any words that contain it, and we already reported on the Satyr Knuckles in our winter special. Mythological physical extremities.
Oh yeah, I think Tony had that issue. Whatever for?
The cover story was about centaurs.
Oh yeah, of course, I remember.
Oh, jeez. Is that like vampires for the Deponia world? And what do we have here?
The future is not yet written, at least not on this piece of paper.
Let's grab paper. Alright, and now let's actually go up and talk to this therapist.
He looks like that mime I sometimes dream about. He tries to call for his mother, but he has a baguette in his mouth with a whole bunch of spiders crawling out of it.
Why are you staring at me like that?
You don't want to know.
How can you tell? That's just not even... I think that they ignore the fact that he has to like actually go up there for this look option. But that is a very terrifying dream, Rufus. You should talk to him about that.
No.
He gets upset when he has to go up to a different level down or whatever to talk to somebody.
I'd like a therapy session.
It doesn't work like that. You need a doctor's referral.
Is that really necessary? My family doctor doesn't much like me. The last time I saw him, he locked me up in prison just because I set fire to City Hall.
Uh-huh. Then you're in the right place. That much is sure. But first, you need a referral.
Yeah. All right.
And in the meantime, I'll get a larger notepad.
You already know there's some issues with Rufus.
A whole cabinet full of prescription psychotropic drugs. Well, if I can't get Bozo back to his old self with that, I don't know what else to do.
Not psychotropic drugs. Come on, dude. Let's grab some.
Hands off! The antidepressants are for patients who are not beyond hope.
Okay. So, we do have a doctor's referral right here.
I have a doctor's referral.
May I see it? Everything seems to be in order. Please lie down on the couch.
Well, you sure don't waste any time. You could at least put on some romantic music.
Just lie down, okay?
All right, all right.
All right. First, I would like you to tell me why you're here.
Can't you just write me a prescription of some kind? Oh, really, all this is taking much too long. While we're chewing the fat here, part of me is already halfway to Elysium, while the other part is still roaming the sewers.
Bravo! That was a very figurative and extremely precise piece of self-analysis. You are making enormous progress. The last thing I want to do now is put you on medication.
Dang it.
Rats, rats, rats!
So I'll tell you right now, the goal here is to get medication. Not for ourselves, but for Bozo. Because Bozo refuses to get out of bed to see the therapist, so we're just going to have to bring the drugs to him, get him better and out of bed.
Oh, come on. Just give me a few uppers and we're done.
That is out of the question. First, I need to learn more about your case. Then I will decide whether some kind of drug therapy seems appropriate.
Oh, yeah? If you're that keen on seeming appropriate, why are you wearing those pants?
Okay.
I'm not here just to chat with you, actually.
You're expecting results. That's quite normal. If you have a hard time talking about your problems, we can begin with something else. How about a Rorschach test?
What? You're gonna lock me up in a shack? With a lion?
It's an association game with cards.
Oh, a card game. Fine with me, but don't get your hopes up. I always win at cards because I'm the coolest guy there is. Much more so than my father, for example.
If you say so, let's get started then.
Penis! No, I mean, I'm ready.
So, what do you see in this picture?
Let's see.
That's me, on Elysium, together with gold.
That does look like
And
Elysium.
that does not worry you? You know the rumors about the Elysians giving the order to blow up Deponia, right?
Do I know them? I started them.
I see. Perhaps we should proceed with the next picture. What do you see here?
A lovely glitter.
Ah, a lovely glitter elf.
You what?
A glitter elf, you know, like in a fairy tale.
I see.
Was that wrong? In that case, I would like to use my lifeline.
This is not about being right or wrong. It's just that most people see something different in this picture.
Most people are idiots. They wouldn't know a glitter elf if it crawled up their butt.
I see. Interesting. Let's look at the next picture. What do
Hello.
you see here?
Ah, that's my picture on the front page, as Man of the Year.
Please be serious, will you?
Hey, what do you mean? You're the one with the funny glasses.
Right, that's it. If you prefer goofing off instead of giving me some serious answers, then you've come to the wrong person.
But I only told you what I saw.
In that case, you should definitely leave. There is no therapy here for people like you. Maybe you should consult an exorcist instead.
Well,
And
shoot.
please stay away from me. Far away.
So he seems to think Rufus is beyond hope, and therefore he will do nothing for him. Let's talk to him again.
I need another...
What? Again?
So there's one option I didn't pick.
Fine.
So, I've got this friend.
A friend. Uh-huh. I see. What's wrong with him?
Well, I don't know. He just lies around all day, doing nothing.
And, according to you, what should he be doing?
Well, something useful for a change, like saving the world, etc.
Saving the world. Don't you think that's asking a bit much of a single person?
Of course, it's practically impossible, but that didn't stop us before. We had many narrow escapes. But now, of all times, so close to victory, boom, count me out, nothing doing.
Well, I can understand your friend pretty well. He's under enormous pressure and probably scared.
Yes, naturally. That sounds like him. Black beard on the outside, yellow liver on the inside.
And quite rightfully so, don't you think? Save the world. That's a huge responsibility.
He can't split himself in three after all.
Exactly.
Unlike me.
As you say, he... say what?
Yeah, I was feeling pretty down myself when there was only one of me.
Whoa! Let's take this slowly.
Actually, that was mainly because of this stressful resurrection business. And, of course, the fact that I had killed my girlfriend.
I see. One thing at a time. Why, don't you just tell me a little bit about, yourself?
I often have the feeling that I don't belong.
Belong to what?
You know, everything. Deponia.
So you wish you were better integrated?
Jeepers, no. I just want to leave this place. Elysium is where I belong. Unfortunately, getting there is harder than I thought. At least as long as I'm trying to prevent this planet from being blown apart.
I see.
into someone I don't want to be. I last saw him yesterday when I brushed my teeth.
In the mirror.
Right.
And what's so terrible about him?
You know, Goal's ex-fiancée is an Elysian. A real sleazebag.
And you feel compelled to take over his role?
Yeah, that's the plan, yes.
And naturally, that makes you feel uncomfortable.
I hate this role.
You are tired of having to pretend.
Yes, exactly.
Wow, I'm impressed. Your use of complex metaphors to describe your inner turmoil is truly remarkable.
Yeah, what complex? But this isn't about metaphors. I'm talking about my evil doppelganger.
I see.
Sorry about that weird little skip there. Of course I had something pop up right in front of the window. Some sort of pop-up that I've been trying to figure out how to get rid of. I'll have to figure that out later.
I'm racked with guilt.
Does that have anything to do with the factor that you, killed your girlfriend? Isn't that what you told me earlier?
Nah, it's fine. I revived her. I'm more worried about her going down the drain. She's only a baby.
I see.
This therapist is probably at the extent of his education with these, with this situation.
I'm plagued by fears of failure. There's so much left to do, and so little time. Even splitting myself in 3 doesn't seem enough.
But you still seem pretty relaxed to me.
Oh, you thought I was talking about myself? No way. I'm super cool. I was referring to the other two me's.
I'm afraid this is getting a little too cryptic for me. You appear to be under a lot of pressure. But sometimes the best solution is to simply give up. Would that really be the end of the world?
Yes. Are you even listening to me? I was dead.
You mean you had a near-death experience?
Doesn't get any nearer.
What was it like?
Like a nightmare at first. Then I remember a light, and eventually I met my maker.
Really?
Yes, his name is Hermes. Cool guy, actually. Too bad he had to kill himself over me.
I see.
There is actually a mental disease where people will actually be under the illusion that they're dead. It's like, oh, what is it called? Nootropic syndrome? Or something like that.
I could tell you about my childhood.
I'd like that, yes.
My foster father was the mayor in our village. At first he took me along to the city hall, but at some point I wasn't allowed back in because I accidentally declared war on the Shrapnel Coast. After that, I was mostly locked up by myself at home.
You didn't have a key?
No, I was still very young. But then, by the time I turned 4, I learned how to open those handcuffs using the underwire from Grandpa's bra.
I see.
Okay, we didn't see any of this stuff, but, Cotard Delusion, that's what it's called. I don't know what I was thinking. It's called the Cotard Delusion, when one thinks that they're dead.
Let's change the subject, shall we?
Do you feel embarrassed when you disclose all these things about yourself?
No. Why? Quite the opposite.
Well, you should.
Hey! Alright.
This is just a waste of time. I'm out of here.
Well, I can't force you to stay. The restraints are on the cleaners. Come back when you're ready to take these sessions seriously.
So we need to somehow give him the impression that we are at the edge of Beyond Hope, but not quite, so that he will give us medication. Then we can give it to Bozo, but how will we do that? We can figure that out later. So yeah, that goes to the rope store, that goes to the therapist, and that goes to the editor's office, but you can just go to anyone from any one of them. And if you go over here... I love this music. It's very, 70s Vietnam War protester, or 60s. 60s would be, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Wait a minute. I know those derelicts.
Yeah, look at them. It's Bambi or Bambina and Lottie. Yeah, we haven't seen Lottie since the first game.
Bambina? Lottie? What are you doing here? And why are you dressed as men?
First of all, these are our uniforms.
We're now officers.
Officers of the Resistance!
Officers. Cute.
Moreover, it's Private Lottie to you now, and Sergeant Bambi.
Sergeant Bambi.
Do you hear that, Lottie?
I think Rufus.
I think Rufus is making fun of us, Sergeant!
I think he's looking for a new set of teeth.
Ladies, please stay calm. You'll get your panties in a knot. That causes chafing.
Oh, Rufus. And you don't know what Lottie is because he, she, whatever has completely changed their speech pattern, like we'll completely flipped it on its head.
Where are the real rebels?
What do you mean, real? Do you think this is a dream or something? Want me to poke you with a needle? I got one right here. I could stick it all the way in if I have to.
No, I meant the true rebels. Janosch, Garlef, Leibold, the old gang, you know.
Oh, them. Janusz is left on a mission, far as I know. Garlef and Leibold are in the camp, right behind that gate.
Huh. Well, they'll have to do for now, then. So you've joined the Resistance now, too.
Do you mind?
Of course not, Sergeant. Bambi.
What's so funny about that?
Well, it's funny because you're women. Don't you get it?
Oh, for pity's sake, I always knew you was an idiot. But a sexist idiot?
What? No. It's got nothing to do with sexism. Some things just don't fit together. Women in the Resistance. I mean, that's like, putting sombrero on a wombat.
Ho, ho, ho! Sombrero!
You see, even Lottie finds it funny. And I don't think it's because she's prejudiced against toxicants, right?
Never.
Or wombats.
Oh, I love wombats. They're so...
Oh, they're useful animals!
Exactly. Just like women.
Toxicants. Oh, man.
Attention! Superior officer present.
Ah! Where?
Behind you?
Naturally, I was referring to myself, you herbal cannon fodder supplement.
Yeah, right.
We're only taking orders
From our squad leader!
Yeah, well, I don't care who that is. She's under my command as well. I'm the big chief, after all.
Nice try, Rufus. But we know the General, and you're not him.
The what? The general? Squad leaders? Generals? Have I really been gone that long? I don't want to bother you any longer.
Can't be serious.
All right, I don't have time to bother you any longer.
That's more like it.
Let's see, what is she
Hello,
doing?
you two love...
You again. What do you want?
You have to talk to both
I
of them.
don't... All right, I don't...
That's...
All right. So, who is their squad leader, and who is this general they're speaking about? Well, let's see how much more we can that we can figure out next time on Let's Play Goodbye Deponia. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.